In this video, I'm going to show how I did this super cute and very easy, I'm going to say pastel chevron mix and match nails. This is perfect for spring, for Easter, or just whenever you want to incorporate as much color as you can into a nail design. I'm also going to share a few tips on how to make chevron nails super easy, because I'm not going to be using nail vinyls for this design. The polishes that I use for this design are Zoya's Tiana, Zoya's Abby, Zoya's Lillian, and OPI's Alpine Snow. Alright, the other tools that you'll need is a dotting tool, a cleanup brush or a paintbrush, as well as some colorful little studs and some crystal little studs. Alright, so the first tip I have for you is to start off with a base color that's completely dry. If you are doing light or pastel colors like I am, make sure that you pick colors that obviously go together, but make sure that you pick colors that are opaque, because chevron nails are something that you have to do a layer of for each color. So this isn't going to work with something that's super sheer. First thing I'm going to do is, for this nail, I'm going to go ahead and take a dotting tool and the purple nail polish, and I'm just going to go ahead and do a simple little dot just to kind of like mark where I want the purple to go. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take like this, going up very gently, just so that the line is as crisp as possible. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is just very lightly fill it in. And basically all you want is just to do this lightly. Now, if you are using tape or nail art vinyls that are for this, just make sure that your base color is completely dry. Or if you're using a nail polish and you don't trust that it's fully dry, then go ahead and use a quick drying top coat and wait for maybe about a good hour or half an hour-ish. But this is the easiest way to do it and the quickest way. Alright, for my thumb, I'm going to do the same thing. This is a lot easier, especially if you do not have a lot of time. Now, if you don't feel comfortable using the brush, the next tip I have is take a dotting tool, like I said, and place a dot in the middle of the nail, and then take a detail brush or even a toothpick and gently do like a line going across, and then fill it in with a nail polish brush. And I'm doing thin coats, but you could do a thicker coat if you wanted to or you needed to. Is take your little nail art studs. Now, if you do not have nail art studs, do not worry. You can totally do this using a tooth. You could totally do this with just dots if you wanted to. If you are wanting a, I am going to do a little bit more polish just because I had to fix something. So I'm just going to do a little layer. If you are wanting a longer hold, then I would recommend using some super glue or some nail glue. However, if you do that, okay, I'm doing pink, then make sure that your nail polish is fully dry, add a top coat, and then do it, because otherwise it can get kind of cloudy. Alright, I'm just going to go down my nail with each color. And what this does is it just ties in the colors to each of the other nails. Alright, on my index finger, I'm going to go ahead and do this nail. And again, I already started off by putting one coat of polish on each nail. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with a second coat, pink and green. Okay. I will also say, though, very quickly, that if you have a hard time picking up these little rhinestones, then I would recommend taking your dotting tool and adding a little bit of clear nail polish to it, or some top coat, because this helps. go. Again, you can totally, if you need to, you can use, they actually do make, which I actually own, they make nail art vinyls or nail art tape that helps you do this. But if you're like me and you don't want to do that, then feel free to go ahead and do it this way, which I actually think is a lot easier. Okay. Alrighty. And that is literally all you have to do with this design. What you do want to be careful of is that when you do chevron nails, they can look a bit bulky, which is why you want to avoid that. So do thin layers, which is another tip, but do thin layers as well as let the layers dry in between. At this point, I would clean up my nails and add a top coat,